Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real shattered plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
G'day and welcome back to this first time playthrough of Hitman. This is mission number 11. And we are back to having 2 targets. We have Janus, and Nolan. Might go for Nolan first. We need to place incriminating evidence at the house. Okay, no smuggled items available. I might actually stick with the fiber wire for now. Might change the suit though. I don't think this is set in suburbia. I don't think a suit is the best option. Maybe not that casual. Let's go with the lynch suit.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
Okay, let's go out for a run. There's my target right there.
In 10 years as your chairman, he's bound the municipality in so much red tape. We can't even keep City Hall in. Did we vote him into higher office? What do you think? Well, I mean, it's that he seems to be a little fool. Right. Yeah, all right.
G'day. Just call me Vin.
That is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Sounds like they've got cameras there. I'd like to get inside his house, actually. Don't mind me, love. Just doing my business behind a tree. I was hoping for a screwdriver as well, but beggars can't be choosers. Come and get it, big boy.
He turns it back off, and the crowd goes wild.
Mind your head. Probably should change uniform. Oh, he's back already. What a shame. Oh, someone's coming.
And off.
I can see.
Mind your head.
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47.
See how many flies we can trap. Might be the only two. Then again. Nope. Oh, look, we're running. Oops.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
The museum in Barcelona, Impressionist master Emil Gorka's most celebrated work, The Artist as a Blank Canvas, has been revealed as a fake. And, predictably, the rumor mill has gone into overdrive. When was the original replaced? Did the Gorka Institute stay silent out of fear of losing millions of annual visitors? One thing is for certain. The court on social media is already in session. Wazir Kale, better known as the Maelstrom, has reportedly died in Mumbai, India. Kale became a household name in 2014 when the hijacking of a Hanson oil freighter descended into a deadly hostage crisis. Evidence suggests that Kale, a permanent feature on Interpol's most wanted list, may have been part of the terrorist ring responsible for the kidnapping of Ether CEO Elias Duvall and the murders of a dozen other leaders of industry. Mumbai police has yet to reveal the cause of death, but rumors abound that Kale was likely taken out by members of his old criminal gang. The serial killer known as the Censor, who grades his victims based on how much they struggled, has struck again in Montpelier, Vermont. The latest victim, a retired firefighter, received grade so far, a B-. And FBI profilers theorize that the killer may stop only one
Creed,
encounters an
he hasn't been by your house yet.
This has led psychologists, such as the renowned
I really want to see that house.
Because of what happened to Schmidt.
Well, sure, I'd like to understand what happened to him, but I'm more keen on what's in the basement. I want to see it.
Understood, sir.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
At the Gorka Museum in Barcelona, Impressionist master Emil Gorka's most celebrated work, The Artist as a Blank Canvas, has been revealed.
Vote for Blake at the upcoming election.
Eyes open, mind sharp.
Definitely nothing in here. I only found one of the 3 clues.
It's your chance to change the world. Vote Blake.
What is that?
Say, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you?
No.
Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janice's house, and I'm pretty sure he was burying something back
Have a
there.
flyer. Charles Blake III appreciates your support.
Working together?
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important trip given his poor health.
Hola, compadre Smith. Yes, I travel to the years of Mr. Castle. I'll remove both units when I'm done with Mr. Patty's house. He's more cost efficient like that. No, our expensive chemicals are deadly. You know I won't use chemical weapons on innocent defenseless animals. Well, you do things your way, I do things my way. Good. Let's talk to you later. Bye. Hello. This is Audrey Alvarez. I am just calling to let you know that I received your suggestions for the new logo, and I really like number 3. Yeah, the one with the cockroach. But can you make it look more like the Thanks. Looking forward to it. Bye.
Well, that didn't work. Ah.
Hey, honey, it's me.
Don't you throw that thing!
Calling in! Calling in! Someone's causing trouble.
Behind your head. Still going.
I've got a security
Huh?
hack. Man, you remove it immediately.
How'd you get in there?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, damn you.
Holy hell! Jesus! Release her grip at once.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Come out with your hands over your head, and no more shooting. Whoa! I need backup. Man, where's it going? Come in, come in. You know the exterminator guy who's working on Daddy's house?
Same guy as Mr. Cassidy, right?
Yeah. So I let him use the green shipping container to store some chemicals. I asked him if it's poisonous, but Thursday said
Oh dear.
Hey, you there? You okay? You should get up now. Fortunately, he got away.
come on, get up. Don't waste more time.
Oh, jeez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those?
I'm telling you, these new folks are strange. Did you see that Cassidy snooping around here? He's been looking at the party 3 times already. Why not just go inside? But it's open to everyone.
I don't trust a man who can't.
Have a right to know them. The Wilsons? Sounds like a made-up name if you ask me.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just leaving.
You might have a roll or tape or whatever it is that sort of thing uses. I'm sure he'd be delighted to lend you some tips. That's very good to know. Thank you.
Animals living in here.
So they remodeled. Makes sense.
Sure.
Hey, brah.
No, I don't think
Nice to finally see you here. Listen, the gas on this grill is not working, so I can't fire up the grill just yet. So don't start serving till I start cooking, okay?
Richard, you are such a fool! How could you forget the gas? All you had to do was remember the gas, flip some burgers, and then Susan... Hey, that's yours, isn't it?
Pretty details. I'll drink to that. Hey, where's the... Oh, never mind, I'll figure it out.
All right, Mr. Janus. Before we begin, we just need you to air those lungs through with nice breaths of oxygen. Think we can manage that today?
Yeah.
I don't
So,
know
the other day I
if
accidentally
you
asked
do it,
Janus
but I
about that
certainly
urn in the
can.
basement.
Stop talking to me like I'm a senile old man.
Well, someone certainly got the
How long did he
out of
talk
bed
for?
this morning.
Oh, can't really be sure. Zoned out eventually. It's not as bad as that time I used the gramophone at the other house, though. Man, that tune kicked off some old memories. Some long-ass stories. He dragged me down to the basement and showed me all his memorabilia.
You know how it works.
Interesting. Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal?
Well, I've learned my lesson, that's for sure. You heard it? Go see.
I hear ya.
Nice.
was hoping there'd be a fridge in the garage. Guess the X marks the spot, huh?
We might have a possible disturbance. I'm moving to investigate. We'll keep you posted.
There's a container over there.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed.
Yo, bodyguard.
Fuck.
No, he's coming at it anyway. Well, it's certainly quicker to move the bodies with the piano wire.
Glad you're on our side.
No, that didn't just...
One of Janus's old microfilms. It might contain important information. All you need now is to find a device to read it on.
Okay, Smith. Everything looks good.
Okay. I do like a tidying up. Okay, my work here is done. Which I think this was the right one, was it? Still need to find a clue. Need to find a player for the film. Might be in another building. Let's go have a quick look at my intel. Okay, which houses can I get into? Looks like this one behind me.
Where's that house again? I forgot the GPS. Oh, it's gonna be so pissed.
So, that piece of music sparked a memory in Janus's mind, and we now have confirmation that he and the Constant will be meeting each other soon. Great work, 47.
Come on, matey. Have a smoke.
Listen, I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mold in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Ah, come on, man. It's standard procedure. You stuff the holes, and then you blow up the tunnel system so it collapses. Look it up on YouTube.
Sir, if the American police force looks to YouTube as guidance for standard procedure, I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed a long time ago.
God damn it.
Need something to jimmy it open with.
Station 7. Still nothing to report.
Is he smoking? Come on. Have a big smoke. I think he was smoking. Come on. Smoking does kill, you know. Eventually. So I may have to eventually go with lead poisoning.
Station 4, still nothing to report.
Okay.
Oh? Command, something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate. Hello?
Wait, that's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
Say, wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so
A
many
robe
things
for
going on,
Janus.
Mrs. West.
What could he need
I
that
don't know
for?
how you find the time.
Well, when you're retired, you can get an astonishing amount of things done.
Moving fast. One guy out there in particular seems to really like them. Not a local fellow.
Oh, that's nice. Other nothing. What do I need to make?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to make some more.
All right, my darling. Thanks.
Duvall, and the murders of a dozen other leaders of industry. Mumbai death, but rumors abound that Calais was likely taken out by members of his industry. The latest victim, a retired firefighter, received the highest grade so far, a B-. And FBI profilers theorize that the killer may stop only once he encounters an A+. This has led psychologists, such as the renowned Oscar Lafayette, to conclude that the censor harbors a death wish and may long to be killed by one of his
ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
Still not enough. This mission's going on and on and on. I'm wondering if, because one of the other houses had a attic as well, and I'm just wondering if it had a player film projector up in its attic, which I missed. Now, which house was it? Was it Janus's? I think it might have been. I need to take him out anyway. Looks like the smokes didn't do it. I'll do this the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares. At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
yeah, maybe it wasn't his house that had the attic. Oh no, there he is. Hopefully he's got a player up here. I don't want to do a second part just for this last little bit. I'll keep going for a bit longer. Shame you can't retract them. Okay, I'm running out of houses to check. There's this one over here.
Oh, sure. You play around with fertilizer, propane, and gas. They're right there to pump the stuff.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house showing today, but I can't stop eating.
Maybe you know him. Mr. Nolan Cassidy? Can't say that I do.
No, can't help you, man.
Hey, did you drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house? Cassidy was asking for them earlier.
Yeah, added them to the file. What a stupid system. Record the surveillance in the attic, bring the tapes over to HQ and review them there. The recorder is perfectly capable of playing the tapes as well. Why not just keep them here?
What, risk the owners of this house suddenly coming home?
Cassidy is certainly keeping a close watch on Janus. I'm willing to bet those surveillance tapes hold interesting information.
That damn rickety ladder over there.
So is this HQ? There's a ladder there.
Residential jobs, they stress me out.
I know what you mean. There's locked in the trap.
Man, I'd rather walk with some actor around while they run the weekend errands. Huh?
Huh? Go see what that was.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, everything's good.
No, it's too close.
Yes, I understand. You tried to reach me earlier. Ah, there you are, my boy. Yes, well, it's about the chairman's seat. I understand Frederick was overlooked despite my recommendations. I would appreciate an explanation of the reasoning behind the decision. Well, that's a long and rather complicated discussion to undertake over the phone. Your request was put in front of the partners and considered, but in the end, it was decided to assign the role to the Washington twins. The partners saw their ideas as a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. They are fortune seekers, robbers of the past, focusing on glory and wealth and outlandish futuristic dealings rather than conservation. They are not representative of what the society was built for. I understand your concern. Rest assured, I will be watching them closely. Very well. It seems we have a lot to discuss when we meet soon. Agreed. Until then.
Excellent. This confirms that Janus and the Constant will meet up soon. I don't think we'll be able to identify the partners today, but this is very useful. The tape doesn't specify where that meeting will take place, however. We need that final bit, 47. So, we know that Janus is expecting to leave Whittleton Creek via helicopter, and that he's going to meet the Constant at some event. I think it's time to look inside Janus's house for more clues. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society, and we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
It's time about 20 minutes ago.
Mr. Blake has many important initiatives to share.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Come on.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. but this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
Well, I'm out of time, so hope you join me tomorrow, and we shall do the next mission, Shadows in the Water. Hope you join me then.